Turkey has two faces. The first face, hospitality, rich history, Istanbul, food culture, natural beauty. This is the face tourists see, the world dreams of. The second face, economic crisis, earthquake risk, education system, political division. This is the face those who live there know. If you were born in Turkey, which one would you live with? Answer, probably both. Close your eyes. Now you're going to see the real face of Turkey. If you were born in Turkey, you'd open your door to every stranger. Come in, you'd say, even if you don't know them, even at first sight. Get lost on street, 5 people help. Where are you going? Come, I'll take you. They leave their own business, take you there. Guest comes to your house, you're not rich, but you bring out your last meal. Enjoy, there's more, you say. There isn't, but that doesn't matter. At restaurant, fight to pay bill. I'm paying. No, I am. 10 minutes of argument. Finally, someone pays secretly. Come visit us at home, they say. Not empty words. They really expect you. If you don't go, they're hurt. If you were born in Turkey, you wouldn't be alone. Because Turks don't leave you alone. Sometimes intrusive, but genuine. If you were born in Turkey, you'd drink 10 glasses of tea per day. Minimum. Wake up? Tea. Come to work? Tea. Guest arrives? Tea. Problem? Tea. In tulip-shaped glass, from teapot, dark color, hot. Refusing tea is rude. Have 1 glass, at least. Tea is the beginning of everything. And family would mean everything. You're 30, living with family, normal. Moving out before marriage? Strange. Your mother calls every day. What did you eat? Put on your socks. Even if you're 50, you're still a child to your mother. Sunday, entire family gathers, 20 to 30 people. Noise, laughter, arguments. You can't make own decisions. You shouldn't have decided without family. This is pressure, sometimes, but also security. Lose job, family is there. Get sick, family cares. Get old, stay with family. If you were born in Turkey, freedom limited, but love unlimited. If you were born in Turkey, you'd live between 2 worlds. Istanbul's Taksim, miniskirts, alcohol, nightlife, Western music. Istanbul's Fatih, headscarves, conservative life, call to prayer, tradition. Same city, 2 different worlds. Izmir, Little Europe, drinking by seaside, free life. Konya, conservative capital. Religious values covered women. Which Turkey you live in depends on where you're born. This mix creates conflict, but also richness. Same bus has woman with headscarf and woman in miniskirt. Normal. If you were born in Turkey, you'd have identity crisis. But this is Turkey's essence. If you were born in Turkey, you'd bargain for everything. At market, how much? 100 lira. Too expensive, I'll give 50. No way, 90. 60. 80 final. 70, okay? Fine, take it. This isn't just shopping, it's game, ritual, communication, renting apartment, listing 10,000 lira. I'll give 8,000. Bargaining begins. Agree on 9,000. Buying car. Price 500,000. 400,000 cash. Bargaining. Everything negotiable. Because first price never real price. If you were born in Turkey, you'd know how to bargain from birth. If you were born in Turkey, you'd learn to live with economic crisis. Dollar today 30 lira. Tomorrow 35 lira. Day after 32 lira. Nobody knows. Constant fluctuation. Inflation 60-70%. Everything more expensive every day. Bread was 10 lira yesterday, 15 lira today. Salary 30,000 lira. Good? No. Rent 15,000 lira. Groceries 10,000 lira. Bills 3,000 lira. Left 2,000 lira. Savings impossible. Money melts. Today 100 lira, tomorrow worth 80. Young, low salary. Experienced, hard to find job. Retired, salary at starvation line. If you were born in Turkey, you'd learn to live with economic uncertainty, unable to plan future. If you were born in Turkey, you'd live on top of earthquake. North Anatolian fault line. passes right under Istanbul. Experts say 7.5 magnitude earthquake can come any moment. 2023, Kahramanmaraş earthquake, 50,000 dead, thousands of buildings collapsed. But what changed? Very little. 70% of buildings aren't earthquake resistant, but everyone lives in them. If it happens mentality. Or no money, can't move, should prepare earthquake bag, but how many prepare? 5%. Every small tremor, panic. Is this the big one? Then forgotten. Life continues. If you were born in Turkey, you'd live with earthquake fear, but forgetting it. If you were born in Turkey, education system would crush you. Elementary, hours of homework. You're 7, but working 10 hours. Middle school, LGS exam. 8th grade determines life. No good high school, no good university. No good university, no good job. High school, preparing for YKS exam. 3 years, only for exam. No social life, no hobbies. Just study, study, study. University exam, 3 million students, 500,000 spots. Rest unemployed or at bad university. Memorization focused, no creativity, no critical thinking. Memorize this, write on exam system. If you were born in Turkey, childhood would pass in exams. If you were born in Turkey, traffic would drive you crazy. Istanbul, 5-kilometer distance, takes 2 hours. Morning, evening, always traffic. Lanes, suggestions. Red light, suggestions. Parking, everywhere is parking. Horn constantly honking. Nerves tense. Everyone in hurry. Nobody wants to wait. Minibus culture. Picks up anywhere, drops anywhere, stops in middle of road. Those behind angry. Engine noises, exhaust noises, noise. Pollution, high accident rate. Thousands of deaths every year. Traffic accidents. If you were born in Turkey, you'd learn patience in traffic, or never learn it. If you were born in Turkey, society would appear split in two. One side, conservative, religious, nationalist. Other side, secular, modern, westernist, no middle, either this side or other. Arguments in family, relatives not speaking, friendships ending because of politics. Every topic political. Even food is political, even without asking which party. It's obvious. Media divided, each channel one side. Social media divided, each person one side. If you were born in Turkey, you couldn't escape politics. It would be everywhere. But now let's look at the other face. If you were born in Turkey, you'd live in one of world's cuisines. Breakfast, unlimited. Cheese, olives, simit, börek, menemen, sausage, honey, cream. Breakfast lasts hours. With family. Weekend ritual. Kebab, Adana, Urfa, Iskender, Beyti. Every city has own kebab. Baklava, Gaziantep baklava. 40 layers filo, pistachio, syrup, maize culture, raka table. 20 types appetizers, fish, chat, hours, pide, lamakun, manta, dolma, sarma, kumpir, fish sandwich, kokoreç. Every region, different food. Black Sea has anchovies, Aegean has olive oil dishes, Southeast has spicy, Mediterranean has seafood. If you were born in Turkey, food wouldn't just be nutrition, it would be culture. If you were born in Turkey, you'd walk on history. Ephesus, Roman library, 2,000 years old. Cappadocia, fairy chimneys, underground cities. Troy, Homer's Iliad, 3,000-year legend. Topkapi Palace, Ottoman Sultan's home, 400 years. 15 different civilizations. Hittites, Phrygians, Lydians, Persians, Romans, Byzantines, Seljuks, Ottomans. Historical remains in every city. Ancient artifacts on every corner. 21 sites on UNESCO World Heritage List. Turkey is open-air museum. If you were born in Turkey, history wouldn't be textbook. It would be your daily life. If you were born in Turkey, you'd see whole world in one country. Sea, 4 seas. Black Sea, Marmara, Aegean, Mediterranean, each different. Mountain, skiing at Uludağ. Trekking in Kakkars, nature walks in Taurus, lake, Van, Sapanca, Abant, Beyşehir, each unique: thermal, Pamukkale, white travertines, healing water, cave, Damlataş, Balaka, Dupnisa, thousands of caves, highlands, Eider, Uzungol, green, peace, clean air, beaches, Uludeniz, Patara, Cappadocia, turquoise water. If you were born in Turkey, you wouldn't need to go abroad for vacation. If you were born in Turkey, you'd live in young society. 30% of population under 25. Energy, dynamism, startup culture growing, young entrepreneurs, tech companies, Getir, Trendyol, Hepsi Burada, all Turkish. High social media usage, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Turkish influencers, millions of followers. Esports recognized worldwide. Turkish players in international tournaments. Music scene vibrant. Turkish rap, pop, rock, electronic. And you'd live at center of world. Europe, Asia, Middle East, Caucasus, intersection of all. Istanbul airport, world's busiest. Reach half the world in 6 hours. Cultural diversity, neighbors with Arabs, Europe, Russians, Iranians. If you were born in Turkey, you'd find world at your doorstep. If you were born in Turkey, you wouldn't be alone. Walking on street, 10 people say, hello. Sitting at cafe, you join conversation from another table. Smile on bus, conversation starts. Strong neighborhood relations, neighbor knocks every day. I made soup, brought some for you. I made dessert, here you go. Genuine people, sincere people, helpful people. In West, people cold, distant. In Turkey, warm, close. If you were born in Turkey, you'd know what friendship means. You can open your eyes now. You've seen both faces of Turkey. Both are real. Both are Turkey. So which one weighs more? Answer: depends on which city you were born in. Born in Istanbul, lots of opportunity, but also chaos. Born in Anatolia, there's peace, but less opportunity. Born in rich family, crisis doesn't affect you much. Born in middle class, you struggle every day. Turkey is country of contrasts. East and West, tradition and modern, rich history and uncertain future. But one thing certain, Turkey is unforgettable, whether good or bad. This video has ended, but there are hundreds more stories. Every day, you're born in different corner of world, learning different language, living different life. If this journey made you feel something, join us. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Tomorrow, you'll wake up in another country. Which country's story would you like to hear next? Tell us in comments. Life Atlas. Because every life is a map waiting to be explored.